All right. Hello, everybody at home and all around the world. Welcome back to the Big O. We're about to get Denver Roller Derby going against Bay Area. I'm the King. I'm right here with Sexy Beast. You got a couple minutes until the game starts. Let's go ahead and get some rosters for you.
All right, we're going to start off with the Bay Area Derby. All Stars. Number 1, Liza Machete. Number 20, Eva Menace. Number 29, Dual Hitizen. Number 31, Frightmare. Number 36, Skatelin. Number 405, Dirty Little Trick. Number 410, Aims to Maim. Number 5, Scrappy. Number 61, Pressure Cooker. Number 7, Murder in Monroe. Number 77, Biggie Brawls. Number 86, Gretchen Vomit. Number 888, Brawlin' Angel. Number 89, Mean Burrito. And number 925, Sterling Archer.
All right, for the Mile High Club, you're going to see number 20, Wilhelm, number 22, Geipen, number 28, Barrett, number 3, Angel, number 33, Klein, 37, Garten, 4, Davidson, 42, Blackman, 501, AP, Leisure, 55, Susie Powell, 75, Angeli, 831 S.H. Long, 98 Thorns, and 99 Acres. So how have these two teams been faring so far in this Big O?
Well, so far, both teams on the losing side, having lost yesterday. Bay Area suffering a very humbling defeat to Victorian Roller Derby, 324 to 35.
Yeah.
I remember the last time Bay Area only generated 35 points in a game, but also Denver Roller Derby losing to Angel City, 214 to 81. So both teams with a loss so far, both teams in a hole, both with a lot to play for right now. So.
Well, yeah, I think both teams are going to come out. Nobody likes to lose in a big tournament like this. They both have something to prove. It looks like starting for Denver, you're going to see Wilhelm with a star on her helmet. And out there, you're going to see, I believe, Scrappy for Bay Area.
That's right, number 5, Scrappy, jamming for the Bay Area Derby All-Stars.
Both teams right now, nice slow start, little scramble trying to get through the middle. It does look like Scrappy is down on the deck and up again, trying to work her way through.
Yeah, Scrappy at the front of the pack, making friends with the Denver four-wall there, able to look for an inside-outside lane. She's fighting her way through there in turn 1, and she's out. She's lead jammer.
And in the back, Bay Area right now, locking down Wilhelm. Finally, she finds an opening, but that, I think, was executed by a little bit of offense.
Yeah, outstanding defense from Bay Area from number 405, Dirty Little Trick, and captain 888, Brawlin' Angel.
Oh, wow. And number 37 just landed on. That was Garten.
Wow.
Took a seat right on top of Scrappy. It looks like she's okay, though, and on her way.
And having picked up 2 points for herself, Bay Area now leading 2-0 here.
And that's a good way for them to come out. After that game yesterday, they went scoreless for quite a time in that game.
They did.
So I think they need to get their wheels back underneath them and start swinging again, and that's exactly what I wanted to see when they came out.
Yeah, momentum was a fickle endeavor for them yesterday. They just had struggle getting it going.
Klein out there on the line for Denver, and
that's number 61, Pressure Cooker for Bay Area.
Thank you. So the angle we're at, sometimes we can't see who they are when they get low.
The beauty of track 1.
Right now, Denver locking down Pressure Cooker. They're working side to side. They will have to probably drop a bridge, but they are making sure she goes nowhere.
Yeah, sort of blocker by blocker. PC trying to work her way through the front of the engagement zone there.
Excellent work by Bay Area in the back. They have got Klein, it looks like, still stuck back there, even with 2 blockers.
Oh, they blocked from number 410, Aims to Maim there. Looks like that's number 7, Murder Monroe, going off on a penalty.
Pressure Cooker burst away up front. She's your lead jammer and in a scoring position.
Yeah, out of the pack and coming around here in turn 2, the DRG jammer is ready to come in. But
well, she picked up 1 point, possibly a low block call. She did go down, wisely calling it off. Actually, excuse me, the 2 points were picked up. That's going to make Bay Area with 4-0 for Denver.
Yeah, Bay Area able to do so far something they were not able to do with Victoria Roller Derby yesterday, which was contain their defense, contain their scoring. And so far, with 0 points on the board for DRG, that's working out for them.
Frightmare is going to be the jammer for Bay Area. Wilhelm once again for Denver. Both these jammers collide back on the line. Wilhelm tries to run up the outside, tries to run up the inside. Oh! She is lead jammer, stepped out of bounds, has got to go back and start again.
Great move there on the inside track boundary. Nice little spin, but did step inside as the recycle there.
Brawlin Angel got a hold of Wilhelm and took her out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like Frightmare made her way to the front of the pack there, and she is finally out on her first scoring pass.
Well, Wilhelm wisely calls that off. Yeah. It's only a 4-point game. She doesn't want to have that score get pushed up for any reason whatsoever. She's still trying to fight her way out of the pack. It's good heads-up roller derby right there.
Yeah, something tells me both these teams are going to be very stingy about giving up points today. So.
It tends to happen after a game like that.
All
Slight
right.
pack advantage right now for Denver. Only 3 blockers out on the track for Bay Area. Both of these teams known for having some great defense, though.
Oh, yeah. Looks like that's number 20, Eva Menace, jamming for Bay Area.
And number 42, Blackman for Denver.
Eva working her way along the inside there. Last-ditch effort at blocking from number 86, Gretchen Vomit, but Blackman makes it through.
Wow,
look
that
at
was
that.
like a photo finish. Both of them came out. Eva Menace is their jammer. That was a great hit in turn number 4. They collided. She took out Eva Menace, forced that call off. We still have a score of 0-4.
Yeah, good jammer on jammer blocking there. Puts Eva to the ground. She very wisely calls off the jam.
I love that. I really do, especially when it's like one of those foot races to the back of the pack. Kind of goes right back to the essence of what roller derby was really started all about.
There you go.
Who can skate the fastest to get back around?
All right.
We're going to have Wilhelm once again on the jammer line.
And I believe that is Scrappy, number 5 Scrappy, once again for Bay Area. But Wilhelm is out of the pack first, picking up lead jammer for DRD.
Excuse me, actually they have it listed wrong. That is Guypen right now on the line. Comes in very hard, hits and gets knocked out. Calls it off once again, and no points scored. That was a great hit to contain and push out that jammer to not lose your points as they try to roll around your hips.
Yep. Yeah, they're playing a lot with the track boundaries today. They're going to see if they can take it all the way inside, all the way outside, whatever they can do to kind of get around those walls.
Well, I see Pressure Cooker out on the line, if my eyes do not deceive me. And this jam is on. Slight pack, or pack is even 3-on-3 derby out there right now. And up there is AP Leisure for Denver roller derby.
Yeah, Pressure Cooker trying to make her way to the front of the pack, getting pushed a little bit back there. Going inside, outside. Oh! Yeah.
Oh, that was a great move right there. Holding in Pressure Cooker, taking her out of bounds.
Meanwhile, the Denver jammer is headed to the penalty box. Looks like a cutting call. Spells something of a power opportunity for Bay Area.
And here comes the offense. They've got to take that blocker right off of her, and they need to be a little more precise and take control of this power jam.
Yeah, you can see the Bay Area blockers trying to position themselves to clear a path for their jammer, and they do.
Dirty Little Trick came in with a nice big swoop, knocked everything loose, and I think that executed it, made it easier for her to get through that pack and get that lead jam.
And with the Bay Area pack at full strength, they're going to do their best to see if they can pick up some points here.
And they see that the jammer has released there. Waiting, nice flat wall. Oh, and man, she came in very, very hard. AP Leisure just basically busted it open.
She did, and was sure to make impact within legal target zone, so no penalty there.
Yep. That was her initial pass, so no points scored for her. 3 more points, though, for Bay Area, and that's going to push it up to 7.
Yeah, looks like the low-scoring endeavor we kind of anticipated it would be.
Defensive teams, that's what you're going to get.
Yep.
And also, you know, most of the time in the first 15 minutes, you're looking for both of these teams to really feel each other out.
Right.
They want to see how each other is going to play them and what they can do to capitalize on that type of gameplay.
Yeah, simultaneously trying to establish some momentum. Oh.
Wilhelm taking a weird hit. She came down on turn number 1, but she is your lead jammer.
Oh, excellent hit there from number 4.
Yeah, that's a star
Davidson.
pass to Brawlin Angel. Brawlin Angel's got the star. She slaps it on her head finally, and she's still on her initial pass.
Meanwhile, Wilhelm through the pack, earning 5 points for Denver Roller Derby.
Wilhelm comes in very hot, calls it off, going down in turn number 1, no points scored. She was trying.
And just like that, it's just one jam's worth of effort, but Denver has put themselves back in that game. The score now with just over 22 minutes remaining. Bay Area 7 and Denver 5.
Looks like Klein's going to be taking the line. That's number 33 for the Mile High Club. And I believe that's Eva Menace out there for Bay Area.
Both packs at full strength for the start of the jam here.
Nice
Eva Menace, a very strong jammer. Likes to push her way on the inside, try and make some room for herself.
Oh, Denver with some nice offense play in their number 3 Angels, screwing everything around, trying to spin it up and get that jammer free. Oh. And finally it works. Number 33, Klein, is out of that pack as lead jammer.
Strong effort from number 7-7, Biggie Brawls there, number 3-6, Scaitlin, but they were not able to keep the Denver jammer from getting out.
Excellent defense by Denver being played. Looks like a high block possibly being called, I believe is what Rock just symboled, and that's going to deplete the pack for Denver.
And that pack depletion is going to net some results for Eva Menace as she is finally out of the pack there.
Klein still trying to force her way through the back of that pack. She works around to the outside, hits the top of that apex, picks up 4 points, calls it done.
Yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, we do have a lead change. 0 points for Bay Area on that jam. Score now Denver 9, Bay Area 7. They got to be careful here, Bay Area. A lot of times that momentum swing can get the better of them. And, if jammer winds up in the penalty box, and next thing you know, you got a 10-point lead to deal with.
Yeah, so. This is another great opportunity, though, for Bay Area. Denver only has 2 blockers out on the track. They've got all 4 of their blockers and jammer, so hopefully Bay Area can take advantage of the numbers right now.
Yeah, that's number 5, Scrappy, taking the start for Bay Area this jam, working against that Denver 2 wall, but she is out front. Oh, it looks as though she's committed a forearm penalty.
Oh, but following is Blackman, number 42, also heads to the penalty box. So this is going to be a very, 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 very short power jam.
Yeah, we'll do a quick turnaround here, and then we'll go for the remainder of the 2 minutes in this jam.
Did I mention how short it was going to be? There comes both the jammers back on the track. Everybody's scooting them back.
And both teams will set up now between turns 3 and 4.
And there comes both the jammers now engaging the walls, trying to pressure themselves through. Blackman on that inside line, trying to force, and a cut track being called, and now there's a power jam for Bay Area.
There we go. It took a while. It took about a minute, but they finally got their power jam. Denver jammer in the box. Scrappy coming around on her scoring pass here.
Here comes the O. They're trying to scoop somebody off. Looks like Eggers getting caught as the GOAT. Murder Monroe trying to force something to keep her in. They're wanting some kind of a call, but unfortunately nothing's happening.
That's number 7, Murder Monroe, coming up to the pack to try and help her jammer. So we do have number 3, Angel, headed off on a penalty for DRD. Scrappy's through the pack, though. Picks up those 5 points.
Here comes Blackman. Blackman hits that pack, starts knocking bodies around. Down on the deck, still trying to fight her way through.
Yeah, as the team set up there in turn 3, that's number 888, Brawlin Angel, headed to the penalty box. Oh, my God, she's going to be followed by number 5, Scrappy, picking up an elbow. And that is going to spin the power wheel again for Denver this time.
I was going to say, the worm has turned. A whole lot of white shirts right now in the penalty box. Matter of fact, Murder and Monroe coming back on because there's no more room at the end.
Yikes, that's frightening.
5 points being picked up on that last pass.
Oh, thankfully the jam ends.
Yep,
thankfully for Bay Area.
But that, wow, there was a little bit of everything for everybody in that one. At the end of it all, we've got 14-12. Denver still on top by just a skosh, and we've got 18 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, and that's number 29, Jewel Hitt, is in the lone Bay Area blocker on the track. The other 4 skaters for Bay Area are in the penalty box. And that's
Here comes the O. They set that sausage up over on that outside line. They swooped in. Great defense, though. I mean, she was using the opposing blockers and keeping her behind her.
A little bit of a penalty kill there. It allows Brawlin Angel to get out of the penalty box.
Oh, number 29, Jewel Hiddison, very, very quick on her feet, jumped in front. It ended up on the deck, but still they managed to contain that jammer just for a moment.
Yep. Long enough to allow another Bay Area blocker to get out of the box. And here comes the 4th one. Looks like both teams back at full strength finally.
And just like that on the inside line. Oh, but a cut track. That is going to be Wilhelm. No.
That's number 22, Guypen, actually headed to the penalty box.
I apologize. They keep putting it on the board wrong for me. But if she is going to spend some time in the penalty box and allow another power jam for Bay Area.
Yeah, and this power jam is brought to you courtesy of a Star Pass. That's number 888 Brawlin Angel, now wearing the star.
Well, as you know, Star Passes make it go for the full 2 minutes.
That's right.
5 more points, so picked up, and that's Brawlin Angel.
Look at Brawlin Angel, just finding her way, threading her through the back of the pack. This quick turnaround and a jump past that front DRD wall.
Multiplayer block. That's going to be number 28, Barrett.
Whoa. Denver Jammer having some struggles there at the front of the pack. Hits the ground, manages to get up and keep skating.
Oh, and
she's earned herself 5 more points for DRD.
It looks like Brawlin Angel just picked up a cut. That's going to switch everything around and allow, well, maybe not. Penalty, forearm.
Forearm for the DRD jam. I'm going to stop counting the power jams, King. I'm just going to.
Yep.
They're just coming too quick.
That's it.
If anything, it gives the defenders on the track a chance to catch their breath. They do the jammer do-si-do out of the penalty box. And mercifully, the jam ends.
The jam ends. Both jammers were released because it was an incredibly short time period. Akers out there right now wants to talk with something. Umpire strikes back. Very, very good umpire.
Yep.
I know, or excuse me, a very, very good ref. I know they've got their ducks in a row when I say that you've got a great ref crew out there, and they're calling everything pretty darn straight so far.
Yeah, no, that's a capital crew right there. Looks Coach Demanda Riot is going to signal a team timeout for Bay Area. And that comes on the heels of another lead change, ladies and gentlemen, looking like Bay Area in front now, 25 to Denver's 23.
Well, 15 minutes left in this first half. I am so impressed with what we're seeing right now. Looking at what we saw yesterday,
yeah.
I mean, both games, they were kind of a little out of control at this point. This is what I was hoping to see.
Yep.
It's a close game, 25 to 23. It's a 2-point game. You still have no idea what's going to happen at the end of this.
Yeah, the pendulum kind of swings back and forth between Bay Area and Denver historically. At championships last year, Bay Area winning 179 to 148. And then, of course, at the 2015 hometown throwdown here in Oregon, Denver beat Bay Area 168 to 144. So these two teams sort of, they love to play each other. They have a long history together, previously in the Western Division of the WFTDA. And so they're just two teams that like to mix it up and play some great derby.
I like to thank Ty Bach Production Services for doing all the great things they do and being a great sponsor right here of the Big O.
Right on. Well, it looks like we're about to get back to the action. Both teams on the track. So we got a DRD blocker standing in the penalty box and a Bay Area blocker sitting in the penalty box.
Looks like Wilhelm, number 20, once again out there for Denver, and Pressure Cooker on the line with a star on her helmet for Bay Area.
Yeah, PC trying to work her way along that outside track boundary. She can apply enough pressure to get by, and she will.
Oh, that was some great offense being laid down there, allowing Wilhelm to find the light of day and get out as lead jammer.
Meanwhile, here in between turns 2 and 3, Pressure Cooker meeting a 3-wall from Denver. Wilhelm encountering the Bay Area defense at the back of the pack.
Barrett right now playing some great defense, holding in Pressure Cooker, not letting her get anywhere. Wilhelm knocked out of bounds, has to start again. She's banging against a bunch of white shirts, trying to find a way to get through.
Yeah, looks like we got a forearm penalty for number 61, Pressure Cooker. That's going to amount to a power jam for Denver. Wilhelm finally out of the pack up front.
But that was a great move. She got low. She spun around on one foot, taking hits all the way on that inside line. How she stayed in bounds is beyond me.
She delivers 5 more points for Denver, and that is another lead change. DRD now up 28-25.
Wilhelm this time does get taken out on that outside line, has to start again. She has rolled back and is up against the wall. Here comes Aker, though, accordion that inside blocker line and got her jammer free.
Great, legitimate, impressive legal block from Akers there to clear the path for her jammer, get through and harvest some more points for DRD.
Wow, that what a last-ditch effort. That was Davidson jumping and hitting Pressure Cooker on that inside line to stop her.
Yeah. Now the Denver wall is impressive there in the back. They are doing their best to stop what is probably one of the most formidable jammers for Bay Area. Pressure cooker, very strong, a very plow mentality when it comes to impacting defensive walls.
Wilhelm getting taken out in front, had to start again. She does, gets taken though on the outside line, and a penalty being called on somebody. Number 5. I always love it when everybody looks around like at each other. Was it you? Was it me?
I'll go this time.
Yeah,
no, you go. You
yeah.
go. Yeah. After you. Yeah, I know. Scrappy wound up on the ground, but she must have done something that's landed her in the penalty box.
I believe it was a direction to play, but don't quote me on that. They do call these very, very quick because this is a very quick game.
Yeah, it looks like in the.
Well, right now we're sitting with Denver at 37, Bay Area at 25.
Yeah, a little 12-point differential that Denver has managed to crank up here. We're back to the action now. Both teams on the track. That's number 31, Frightmare, jamming for Bay Area. And looks like it's going to be a power opportunity for her as number 501, AP Leisure, goes off on a penalty.
Yeah. And that is I believe, a misconduct. I'm interested to see on the tape what that was. Bay Area comes in very, very hot.
Yeah.
Frightmare, I should say, comes in very, very hot and has pushed this wall up into turn number 2.
Now, it's amazing the way she can just thread her way through those Denver blockers one by one, swiveling around them. Impressive defense there from number 831, S.H. Long from DRD.
Yeah, Barrett's getting caught in the back. She is the GOAT. She don't want to come back in, and here's that wall once again.
Yeah, Frightmare tries it again. This time she is successful, picking up 4 points.
Now, that was a great move because in the back, when Barrett comes in, they all run back, and the pack is in the back, which then forces an out-of-play up front. Heads-up move by Bay Area.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of their many defensive trickery strategies that they try to employ, the drop and the various versions of the waterfall. So, all right.
Well, we got a score of 37 with Denver up now. Bay Area 32 with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, both teams hanging in there. 5-point differential between these teams. Like we talked about, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a strong defensive game.
Even minutes on the line, and Klein out there for Denver Roller Dolls. Very, very slow pack right now. It's just a grind to get through.
Look, Eva finding the inside. Does pick up lead jammer for Bay Area.
I'm telling you, man, the key to roller derby is holding down that inside line.
Yep.
It opens up like that, and that's what happens.
Yep. A strong application of pressure on that line will clear a space for your jammer. That's just what's happening again for Eva Menace. She's at the front of the pack with number 37, Garten.
Oh, Akers got the cap. There was a very quick star pass. She came tearing out of that pack and forced Eva Menace to call it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 5 more points for Bay Area there.
I think it is. I haven't seen it been put on the board, and the ref is standing sideways to me, so all I see is a hand in the air. He's waving it like you just don't care.
Yeah. And if you're ready to rock.
Oh, I started a joke. On the line, you see Blackman, number 42, going up against Pressure Cooker is number 61.
Yeah, looks like we may have. BC going off on a penalty. King, did you see what that was about?
I did not. Once again, the refs are standing sideways to me, but Blackman jumps out. She is your lead jammer. Slight package advantage right now for Bay Area.
Yeah, all 4 defenders for Bay Area up front, doing their best to cycle through. That's number 75, Bijou Angeli, providing some blocking on the outside for her team.
Blackman really grinding away on the back of that. Hit after hit after hit, and she spins and spins, picking up the 5 points, making it look easy.
That's number 29, Dual Hit is in, going off on a penalty there. She gave her all, wound up getting her off the track. Excellent block there from number 888, Brawlin Angel.
Yep, Pressure Cooker has served her time. She is back in now, banging against the back of that wall, trying to push something open, and she does. The outside opens up, and she takes advantage of it. Out of the pack she goes.
Yeah, meanwhile, the back of the pack, impressive defense from number 925, Sterling Archer. They managed to put Blackman out, and she does pick up a few points on that pass.
That's
just
a
3 points
4-point play right there. That's going to put them 9 points ahead, 46-37. Denver over Bay Area, 9 minutes left.
Yeah, just with that amount of time left remaining in this game, Bay Area trying to keep it close here. Not give up too much of a power jam or a lead differential. and they can flex their second half game.
Well out on the line, Guypen once again for Denver and Frightmare for Bay Area.
Slow moving initial start here. Number 1, Liza Machete working to the inside. Frightmare does find an outside lane, though, and she's your lead jammer for Bay Area.
Oh, and a cut being called on Guypen. She is now headed to the penalty box, and that is going to put Frightmare in a power jam.
Look at that. Frightmare doing work at the front of the pack. Getting past number 4, Davidson there with a strong push.
Yes, indeed. She came in like a wrecking ball and just destroyed those front 2 blockers.
She's back for more now here in the turn 1. Both teams looking to lock up. All 4 blockers for DRD engaging.
Nice brace right there to hold it down. She gets tucked out of bounds and has got to start again. Akers trying to run back and grab her.
Another strong block to the inside from number 4, Davidson. And Frightmare's got to go back around. She's made her way here to turn 2 now. Gets blocked inside by number 98, Thorns.
Yep. 2 all up front right now. 1 blocker left to beat. Oh, and she tiptoes up that line.
Nice.
Picking up those 5 points.
Meanwhile, the back at the pack, the DRD jammer has made her way through there. Oh, Barry hoping to get a drop on her, but that winds up sending number 29, Dualitas, into the penalty box.
Yep, Murdering Monroe got a hold of her and ran all the way back. She took hit after hit and still ended up in the back of turn number 2, dragging that jammer ladder right along with her.
Yeah, very strong defensive effort there from the defensive captain, number 7, Murdering Monroe.
Well, I'd like to thank Wild Duck Cafe. Visit the Wild Duck Cafe for fresh made sandwiches, salads, snacks, coffee, as well as your favorite beverages. As Sexy Beast over here is pouring himself a beer. It's a mime. Okay.
Yes,
well,
I'm a beer mime.
Not till later, Sexy Beast. Yeah. Not till later.
The French mimes drink wine. I'm a German mime. I drink beer. So.
Well, right now, Wilhelm for Denver Roller Derby is sitting at 19 points. And looking over at Bay Area, Frightmare at 20.
Yeah, Frightmare top scorer with 20 points. Brawlin' Angel, surprisingly, with 13 points. She is normally a blocker, normally a pivot, but she I think she's had at least 1, if not 2 start passes already, and has put some points up there for Bay Area.
That's what you call a utility player.
That's right.
That's one of them players that can do it all. It's kind of like having a Leatherman in your pocket. You need a screwdriver, you got it. You need a knife, you got it. Pliers, right here. That's what she is. That's what she can bring to this team, and that's the kind of leadership you need out there for Bay Area right now.
I'm checking these penalty numbers here. Are they accurate? It looks like Scrappy sitting at 5 penalties.
Well, I don't remember the last time I see Scrappy in the game, so that might be part of it.
Yeah.
They might be saving her a little bit for that second half if she is indeed set at 5.
All right, back to the action. The jam has begun. Jamming for Bay Area, number 20, Eva Menace.
Yep, and just like that, Wilhelm is out, and she's your lead jammer.
Eva getting hung up in the front of the pack.
That's a strong wall right there by Denver.
Yeah, anchored by number 831, SH Long.
Yep. And she is really, really working on that inside line, and they did. They tipped her right out of bounds. SH Long getting called with a direction of play penalty.
Yeah, number 5'5", Susie Powell. Last-ditch effort to try and stop Eva Menace, but Eva is out of the pack.
Wilhelm Wisely's calling off that jam. And unless someone puts up a finger that I didn't see, we've got a tied game, 50-50. We're to halfway to the century mark for both of these teams. This is some great derby right here.
This is some good derby. And as you would expect for this, some of the high-profile matches this weekend have thus far not netted the results you would expect. You know, some differentials, some uncompetitive numbers. We do expect to see some more incredible derby here today and tomorrow at the Big O. But so far, this game right here is everything it was promised to be.
All right, Klein is once again on the line, going up against Pressure Cooker. And as pretty much every jam has started, it is just that slow, grinding menace of both of these walls.
Yeah, PC up front now, trying to find her way outside, switching to the inside. Those 3 Denver blockers doing their best to contain her. Both teams set up between the jammer and pivot lines now.
I don't know if you've noticed this, guys, at home, but the lateral movement by both of these blocker walls and the ability to turn and recycle players to the correct positions to hold down these is just incredible.
Yeah.
Look at how low this is in front of us.
Oh, my God.
They're just holding that jammer in. Pressure Cooker is getting exhausted, and they haven't even made it past turn number 1.
Yeah, no, that's number 99, Akers.
Yeah.
Anchoring that front wall. Number 4, Davidson. holding down that triangle right there.
Oh, and they're calling a high block on Pressure Cooker.
Yeah,
Woo!
that can happen when you get in that scrum. Penalties just kind of happen.
Yeah, you're going to bang your head in there. And, you know, I know when you get tired, you're going to lean and lean and lean, but you got to watch out where your head goes.
Absolutely. It's created an opportunity for Denver, but Bay Area defense doing the best they can to contain her.
Klein came in very, very hot, knocked some things around, and a low block?
Looks like a
low block.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Low block being signaled for the Denver Jammer.
Thank God Duncan is skinny because I couldn't see what he was doing otherwise.
Meanwhile, Pressure Cooker is back on the track now. 2 Bay Area blockers in the penalty box to 1 for DRD.
Yep, and they need to execute that offense and get her out as the jammer for Denver is already standing.
PC working away there against number 4, Davidson. Number 831, SH Long. Meanwhile, that's number 33, Klein, jamming for Denver, back out of the penalty box, working her way to the front of the pack.
Yeah, she came in extremely hot. She knocked her way through, and Murder Monroe was the last one to catch her and caught her by a fingernail, but was able to hold on and able to contain her in that pack.
Yeah, quite a grueling
yeah
jam for 0 score there.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
All that energy expended, and we have a 0 score. That's a testament of what I'm used to seeing from this defense from both of these teams.
Yeah, the old pitcher's duel. It's not something you wouldn't expect when you see these two teams get together.
Around the outside, it looks like that is Blackman, who just got knocked out of bounds and taken back. Has to start again.
Yeah, wonderful hit to the outside from number 1, Liza Machete. Legendary veteran blocker for Bay Area Derby.
I want to say that's Scrappy right there. They put her back in. She danced around. She's your lead jammer, and off to the races.
Yeah, went right out to that track boundary, but was able to stay in bounds. Jump
Blackman
back on the track.
Still having a hard time. They're catching up with her and keeping her.
She misunderstood. She thought she'd been penalized.
I missed it too. He's calling her back on, and I appreciate it because that's going to keep this rolling.
Oh, Scrappy scoot through the outside. Finding the outside of turn 1 there. Harvesting 5 more points for the Bay Area Derby.
Oh, that was a good start pass, and that was even better recycling and recovery for Bay Area. They saw that start pass and completely enveloped that the pivot when she took the star.
Nice.
And look at that. She got a high block call, and she is now sitting in the penalty box, giving up another power jam.
Ongoing power jam for Bay Area right now. Scrappy delivering 5 more points there. There's Bay Area score now up to 65-50 for Denver, flexing a 15-point jam so far.
Not that I've wore the pivot stripe very often, but I got to tell you, getting that star and getting sucked up into a squad like that, it's brutal.
Yeah,
it is. You think, oh, hey, I'm free. Oh, I got to fight through this wall again.
Scrappy getting knocked to the outside, but very wisely calling off the jam with the DRD jammer standing in the penalty box.
Well, right now, Bay Area has pushed this lead up to 19. They are sitting at 69. Denver still stuck at 50.
Yeah.
We got a minute and 30 seconds left into this half. And we're finally seeing Bay Area catch their momentum.
Yeah.
And it's a really great game.
Yeah, the impact of power jams is very significant in this game so far.
Oh, Frightmare is out.
For a forearm.
I thought they were going to signal her as lead, and they did not.
Well,
not
sure what happened there?
Yep,
the Denver Jammer got lead, and then
she's like, "Yay, I'm lead! Oh,
lead. I'm going to call it off."
That's okay. You know what? Get some fresh legs out there, and let's make a run at it with this power jam, basically with a full 30 seconds at it.
Good plan. Yeah, Frightmare, number 31 for Bay Area, a jammer, a very strong jammer, but she does often work extra hard to make her way past blockers who have a size advantage on her, and that can result in penalties sometimes.
I like how they're lining up right now. They have just squished everybody into the middle.
Oh, aims to maim, a last-ditch effort there to stop number 20 Blackman, but she does, I'm sorry, that's number 20 Wilhelm for DRD. She is your lead jammer.
That was a great offensive move, and they have already started the offense. One blocker left to beat.
Yeah.
Wow, that was how you play offense right there. You started quick, you scooped everybody away.
Oh, excellent move from number 29 Dual Hit isn't allowing a Denver blocker to just squeak through the pack.
Yeah, she was going to come in and try and wreck it, and they just kind of let her through and then reformed.
Yeah, excellent defense there for number 8, April and Angel. Puts out number 20, Wilhelm. She's recycled to the back here at turn 1.
Frightmare served her time. She's back on the track. She's got the star in her hand as she's on her initial pass and trying to get through that pack right now.
It looks like we've got a forearm on number 5, Susie Powell for DRD. One less blocker on the track for Frightmare to try to get past, but that's number 3, Angel, doing a great job.
Frightmare right now having a heck of a time on that sideline. She keeps getting taken out every time she tries to run around it.
Yep. Uh-oh. It's happened again. It's happened again. Another forearm. Number 31, Frightmare, headed to the penalty box for Bay Area. This is a extended power jam for DRD right now.
Yep, and this is what they need going into it. Wilhelm doing a spin over and over and over. Oh, my goodness.
Aims to maim, coming in there at the last second, knocking the DRD jammer to the inside.
Lives up. Oh, and salt on the wound. A high block being called on Wilhelm. Oh, my goodness. Take a big hit like that and get a penalty.
I would not want to be a jammer in this game right now, King.
Oh, my God. Man.
Well, so Frightmare out of the box again, made her way to the front of the pack, getting knocks to the inside there. That's number 55, Susie Powell, getting another penalty for incredible defensive efforts.
Yep, she served her time, came out of the box, picked up a back block, and is heading back in. That is the end of the half, and that is where Susie Powell and everybody else in that penalty box is going to start. Right now, we've got a score of 69-65. That 19-point lead was absolutely taken away, and they're down to 4. It's basically a jam at this point.
Yeah, power jams, the undoing for both teams thus far. This last one accounting for 15 points for Denver, allowing them to basically crawl back in, having been stuck at 50 for a while. But, yeah, it's going to be an exciting second half as both of these teams try to overcome this whole, jammer penalty problem and see what they can manifest offensively.
All right, ladies and gentlemen at home, why don't you guys go get yourself an ice cold one and something to eat. We are going to be coming back in 10 minutes.
The Arius Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Arius Platinum, performance redefined.
Hey, this is Dan from S1 Helmets. We're in the testing lab today, testing helmets to see if they pass the Multiple Impact Certification Test. We're going to be testing 3 helmets today. There's a soft foam helmet with EVA foam and a terry cloth liner. There's a hockey helmet with triple density EVA foam. The S1 Lifer helmet with EPS Fusion foam. All 3 of these helmets are marketed as multiple impact helmets. We're going to test all of them today and see which ones actually pass the test. The multiple impact test is when we drop a helmet to achieve a velocity of 4.57 meters per second. This simulates a 10-mile-an-hour impact or a 4-foot drop. The same helmet is tested 3 times in the same location. The helmet must reduce the energy pulse to under 300 Gs each time. Anything over 300 Gs can result in a traumatic brain injury or a severe concussion. In summary, the soft foam helmet with EVA foam and the hockey helmet with triple density foam did not pass the multiple impact test. The S1 Lifer helmet with EPS Fusion foam did pass the multiple impact test.
At Roller Derby Athletics, we take the guesswork out of off-skate training so you can focus on being fierce. We help you transform your game without a lot of time or equipment. With 5 training programs plus all-star memberships, there's an option to suit every athlete. And we train skaters worldwide with high-quality video instruction and online support. At Roller Derby Athletics, we empower you to be safe, strong, and unstoppable. Want to see for yourself? Sign up today for our free Basics Builder program.
Hi, Ivana Spankin and Trish the Dish here to tell you about Sin City Skates. Sin City Skates began in our living room in 2005 and has since grown into this 2,000 square foot warehouse and showroom where we stock everything for Derby. If it's Derby related, we probably have it. Need help? With a combined on-track Derby experience of over 24 years and still playing, we test everything we sell and we know the difference between facts and our opinions. We're always happy to share both with you to help you make the right decisions. So call us, SinCitySkates.com.
I love teamwork when it comes naturally, and it's almost like your teammate is an extension of your own body. That anticipation, where you've worked cerebrally through strategy and skills, and suddenly you're out there in a game and it all comes naturally because you know each other. I love that.
So when I first went into Fast Girl Skates, it was like being a kid in a
I
candy
skate
shop.
on the Antic AR1 boot with Crazy Venus plates and Atom D-Rod wheels.
As I've grown as a skater, Fast Girl has also helped my skates to grow with me.
What's your favorite thing that you got at the store?
Probably my gear.
I'm Doubled Megs, and I'm a Fast Girl.
I'm Vex Factor, and I'm a fast girl.
I'm a Salted Peanut, and I'm a Fast Girl.
And I'm from Jeremiah, and I'm a fast girl.
You can be a fast girl too.
Skaters, lost your mouth guard? Hit this. Time for an upgrade? Hit this. New to Derby and not sure where to start? Hit this. We are Derby owned and operated with 6 years of experience. Hit This Derby Gear can hook you up with skates, gear, and honest advice based on your skating style and individual needs. Visit us at our store in Salem, Oregon, or online at www.hitthisderbygear.com. Whether you are a new or veteran skater, before you hit the track, hit this.
Hi, I'm Trish the Dish, and this is Ivana Spankin, and we're here to tell you about Sin City Skates. Sin City Skates began in our Las Vegas living room in 2005, the first shop ever dedicated to roller derby, and has since grown into this 2,000 square foot mecca in San Diego, where we stock everything for our sport. Need help? With a combined on-track experience of over 24 years and still playing, we test everything we sell, and we're happy to share that experience and knowledge with you. So contact us, SinCitySkates.com.
Hi folks, Scald Eagle here. Have you had a chance to take a look at the new Bonk Quadstar skate? The boots are ultra lightweight with no break-in period and are great for skaters with skinnier ankles. They also have a 100% Australian full-grain leather outer and a completely heat-moldable hand-laid fiberglass base. Get that premium performance without the premium price tag. Boom. Come over to the Bonk booth right now and check out this rad new skate.
clear path through the pack almost never exists. So we fight and make our own.
Roller Derby Athletics takes the guesswork out of off-skate training, helping you become safe, strong, and unstoppable. Here's what skaters from around the world are saying.
Lots of great advice and things that helped me after I broke my ankle and had
I've lost 90 pounds and discovered my A game.
Love that site and the
workouts.
rehab has been amazing. It's really worth the investment in
Booty
her
Quake
program.
rocks. You won't regret the investment.
Want to see for yourself? Sign up today for our free Basics Builder program and transform your game with Roller Derby Athletics.
A lot of very impressive people in roller derby.
This was definitely a proud moment for me, wearing the black, white, and red.
I care about this thing more than I care about any other article of clothing in my wardrobe.
This represents to me like 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears.
Glitter is fun and hardcore. I've learned that it's hardcore.
My uniform is always in pristine condition.
My truck is purple, my shoes are purple, my underwear are purple.
It takes a lot of drive and a lot of passion to keep going in roller derby.
Sometimes when you play roller derby, you're just kind of like, why am I doing this? This is so weird.
I just can't imagine that I'd get more kicks like playing golf than I do hitting a, Feels good.
My name is Rachel Rotten.
My name is Midge Wilhelm.
I'm Fifi Nomenon.
I'm Jackie Daniels.
My name's Steph Maney.
Hi, I'm Scald Eagle.
And S1.
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 And S1 is part of my uniform.
The Aries Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Aries Platinum, performance redefined.
Hey, this is Dan from S1 Helmets. We're in the testing lab today, testing helmets to see if they pass the multiple impact certification test. We're going to be testing 3 helmets today. There's a soft foam helmet with EVA foam and a terry cloth liner. There's a hockey helmet with triple density EVA foam. The S1 Lifer helmet with EPS fusion foam. All 3 of these helmets are marketed as multiple impact helmets. We're going to test all of them today and see which ones actually pass the test. The multiple impact test is when we drop a helmet to achieve a velocity of 4.57 meters per second. This simulates a 10-mile-an-hour impact or a 4-foot drop. The same helmet is tested 3 times in the same location. The helmet must reduce the energy pulse to under 300 Gs each time.
All right, hey everybody at home, it's the King, and I'm right here with Sexy Beast. You are watching Denver Roller Derby Bay Area. If you missed the first half, if you can't tell by the score, it's been one heck of a game. I want to talk about some scores and stats real quick. Denver right now, Wilhelm is with 38 points, Blackman 14 points, And as for penalties, Barrett's sitting on 4, Angel with 3, and Susie Powell with 3. Oh, S.H. Long also has 4. What about Bay Area, Sexy Beast?
Yeah, right now, Bay Area high score number 5, Scrappy, with 26 points. She's also in a bit of penalty trouble, sitting on 5 penalties right now. Next highest score, Frightmare with 20. And after that, Brawlin' Angel with 13. Otherwise, penalty tribute, Bay Area looking pretty good. Dual Hitizen, number 29, one of their defensive mainstays, sitting at 4 penalties.
But they just whistled this game to go. It looks like Wilhelm is going to go ahead and start off where she left at the end of the half as your jammer for Denver. Scrappy out there once again with a star on her helmet for Bay Area.
Yeah, Scrappy getting knocked down, but finding her way on the outside there. She's your lead jammer for Bay Area.
Well, I think Bay Area caught their wind again because they are locking down Wilhelm.
Scrappy coming back into the pack now, looking to find her way on the outside. That's number 99 Acres doing some great fundamental blocking for DRD. Scrappy fighting her way past that 2-wall at the front. Number 37, Garton.
And Wilhelm finally finds a way past that big old wall. I think penalties might have played a part as one of the blockers was called off the track. Jam comes to an end, 5 points picked up. That's going to bring it back to a 9-point game.
Yeah, that blocker was number 888, Braun Angel. She's sitting on 5 penalties now, so going to have to be careful there. They're going to need her defensive prowess. Looking at the number of jams these skaters have played in, Braun Angel in 14 jams so far. Another defensive mainstay, number 7, Murder Monroe at 13. So the core players for Bay Area staying on the track right now.
Out on the track, you're going to see Blackman once again, number 42 for Denver, and Pressure Cooker. Blackman, as I just barely could say it, she's the lead jammer. She came bursting out of that pack.
Yeah, last-ditch effort by number 86, Gretchen Vomit, to try to contain her on the outside, but you just scoot right through.
Oh, and a cut called. She stepped out real quick, jumped right back in, and it was a photo finish, but she got the call.
And while that was happening, Pressure Cooker found a way to the front of the pack. She's coming around now on her first scoring pass.
Nice hit by number 28. That's Barrett taking her down, and they are now locking down that Denver defense.
Both backs now at full strength, hanging up in the second straightaway there. PC trying to fight away through the front, getting past 831 SH Long.
Yeah, there comes the offense finally. It's nice, and they need to, I think, a little crisper when they hit that because a team like Denver, they suck it up and just walk around it.
For Bay Area, a jammer like Pressure Cooker, her offense knows that in a lot of ways she can kind of fight her way through there. And so they tend to hand back, try to extend the pack.
And that's a direction of play being called on Barrett. She did. She slid backwards trying to maintain that touch, but you can't touch someone going the wrong way. So that's another penalty on Barrett.
Pressure Cooker earning 5 more points on that one for Bay Area.
And Blackman also picking up 5 points on her pass.
Whoa, Blackman coming into the pack strong, fighting her way through there, pushing the Bay Area blockers aside, scoring 4 more points for DRD. There you go. It looks like we've had a penny pass also for Bay Area. Number 888, Brawlin' Angel, now wearing the star for the white team.
A misconduct being called on number 42.
Wow.
Blackman, yeah, that's giving up another power jam.
Luckily for us, we've stopped counting them, but Brawlin' Angel getting work to the outside here in turn 1. She does find her way back on the track, comes through the pack, and is rendered 5 points for Bay Area All-Stars.
This jam comes to an end, and that means Bay Area is going to start this next jam in a power jam. Right now, Bay Area sitting at 89 points, Denver at 74.
Yeah, 15 points for Bay Area on that jam, 9 for DRD. So both teams still able to score. And I think it's easy to see here just from the opening minutes of the second half, those power jams are going to play a big part.
Blackman's going to start this next jam in the penalty box for Denver as their jammer Frightmare is taking the stage once again with a star on her helmet. And she is off.
Yeah, Fright finding her way into the pack. First past the first 3 blockers. It's Akers on the outside trying to stop her, but Frightmare stays on the track. And she gets lead jammer.
Now that was a great job. They snuck up and took out a goat. That's number 4, Davidson.
Crazy block by number 405. Dirty little trick there on number 4, Davidson for DRD. Oh, excellent defense by number 99, Akers. Getting Frightmare on the inside. Recycling her to the back. DRD getting a chance to set up that 2-wall at the front of the pack again.
That's a great job right there. Davidson's got her, and everything's moving real slow. They do call out of play, and they got to let her go. 5 points being picked up on that pass for Frightmare.
Yeah, Akers leaving the pack, trying to bridge the pack there, but it was too late. No pack had been called.
Tight wall being set down, and that is that's rough right there.
Yeah. Look at that. Akers working to the inside. Denver doing their triangle defense there.
Yeah, when Denver has their wall set, you're not getting through it.
Yeah.
You got to have help. And
you got to
that's
have
exactly,
friends.
Yeah. Here comes the O. That is a dirty little trick, I believe, who just jumped up in there and tried to knock everything loose.
Yeah, there's number 75, Bijou Angeli, picking up a back block for DRD, and she's going to be joined by
Blackman once again. Oh, man. This is a rough stretch right there for her. That's 3 in a row.
It is. It's an ongoing power jam for Bay Area at this point. The rest of the Denver blockers are doing a great job containing the Bay Area offense. This jam will end. Bay Area will pick up, looks like 4 points in that pass, 9 points total for that jam. And that brings our score to Bay Area 98, Denver with 74. Just under 25 minutes remaining here in the second half.
Well, I see Eva Menace on the line, and she's all by herself. Looks like a mini sausage on the side for offense that is probably going to be played.
Yeah.
Eliza Machete out front.
I'm looking at that lineup. I'm wondering, where's Eva going to go?
Gee.
She might go to the outside. Oh, it was a feint. It was a trick.
Yep. But she's got one-on-one D right now, and that it makes it easy.
Yeah.
You know, anybody you can pick off in that wall makes it one less person that can block your jammer.
Times as many people in the penalty box.
Didn't I say this earlier? You've got to hold down that inside line. That inside line was wide open. You might have been going on a nature trail walk with that.
Yeah, Eva could have backed a jet through there, but all she did was scoot right through and pick up 4 more points for Bay Area.
And there goes Blackman. Blackman took the star off. I don't think anybody noticed her there. She jumped right through the middle of that pack.
Oh, Eva threading her way through. Looks like she pulled a forearm there on number 75, Bijou Angeli, and she calls the jam off.
Well, right now, Bay Area's got all the momentum in the world. They are sitting at 108 to Denver 74.
Yeah, 10-0 jam there for Bay Area. They've managed thus far, I think, in this half to successfully keep their jammer out of the penalty box, and that's definitely showing on the scoreboard. And with that whistle, we are underway. Number 5, Scrappy, jamming for the Bay Area All-Stars.
And that's Guypen out there on the line. She breaks on through to the other side. One wheeling it. She's your lead jammer.
Scrappy running into some trouble at the back of the pack. She finds herself up front now with 2 DRD blockers.
Davidson having to draw back and leave one blocker out there.
Incredible defense from number 37, Garden for DRD.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. Looks like Guypen got taken out of bounds in turn number 3 and has to go back and start again.
Somehow Scrappy making it through on the inside. She's coming up here into turn 3 on her first scoring pass.
Guypen knows she's coming. She calls it off.
Yep.
And yes, 5 points being picked up. I just wanted to make sure I saw that right. And 1 point is being picked up by Bay Area.
Yeah, Denver able to generate a little bit of offense in that jam. Little 30-point differential here between these two teams. 22 minutes remaining.
Wilhelm once again on the line as ever for Denver, and pressure cooker out there once again for Bay Area.
Yep. BC going to start on the outside. Finds her way up against number 75, Bijou Angeli there. And she does make her way around turn 1, and she's her lead jammer.
Pressure cooker is out, and Wilhelm still getting batted around. Brawlin' Angel right now has got a hold of her, and a high block. Yep, that's
another
going
penalty. That's 6 penalties for Brawlin now.
That's too bad. She will be headed to the penalty box.
Pressure cooker, meanwhile, working her way around the outside of the apex here.
Wilhelm just broke through. She is finally out of the pack on her initial pass. Jam is called. 4 points picked up by Bay Area.
Yeah, pressure cooker sensing the DRG making her way around the track. She very wisely called off the jam.
Bay Area keeps creeping up ever so much. 21 minutes left in this game. You got a score of 113 to 79, Bay Area.
So pack advantage in this jam going to DRD with 2 blockers for Bay Area in the penalty box. They're going to start up at the front of the pack there. Oh, that's number 501, AP Leisure, making her way on the outside. She was able to make it through. Great blocking by number 7, Murder Monroe. Hoping for a track cut there, but she doesn't get it.
Nope,
501 is her lead jammer.
That was great body movement. She got her hips in front of behind, I should say, Murder Monroe, and that was about it. Made it back in bounds. She comes in, hits it very, very hard, and she is out with 5 points. Denver really needed those points right now.
Yeah, those 2 blockers in the penalty box are real problems for Bay Area. AP Leisure now trying to work her way around the outside of turn 2. Does go inside. Oh no!
Leisure picking up a forearm. That's going to give another power jam to Bay Area.
Yeah, that's number 31, Frightmare, jamming now for Bay Area, getting work to the outside of turn 2.
Frightmare passes it off. That's Brawlin' Angel. Brawlin' Angel on 6 penalties, if my memory serves me correctly.
That is correct.
But she's got the star, and she is now going to serve the rest of this jam, and there's another minute left.
Yeah, just watching the penalty trackers running around with the jam ref, letting him know that she was sitting at 6 penalties there.
She's getting banged around, gets knocked out of bounds, goes down, and has to start all over again at the turn number 3.
Both backs set up there between turns 3 and 4.
Here comes the O. She jumps on the inside line, picks up a grand slam, 5 points. Leisure served her time. She's back on the track, and once again trying to get through. Oh, man.
Shaking her head, leaving the track. That's number 29. Dual hit is in.
Oh, no. Brawlin' Angel. She picked it up. It is a high block. And that is all for her.
Yeah.
That's
gonna
too
be
bad.
7 trips. They're going to have to reshuffle their defensive structure here.
They're really going to miss her for the next 19 minutes. Yeah. That's another 5 points being picked up by Leisure.
Just a 3-wall at the front for Bay Area now. Leisure trying to find her way around the outside. Look, time expired on that jam.
Yep. And she did pick up the 3 points.
Yep.
She picked up the 2 points, but also gets a point for the player in the penalty box. And that's going to take it 92 to 122. Denver right now down by 30 points. What kind of things do you think they can do to get themselves rolling again, to get that momentum going back into their favor?
Yeah, well, the number one thing they can do, obviously, is keep their jammer on the track and out of the penalty box. As many blockers as they can also keep on the track and out of the penalty box is going to equate to better offense for them.
Yep, that's exactly how I'm seeing it, too. Penalties are playing the part. They've got to play a lot cleaner and keep on the game. Wilhelm right now banging against the back of that wall, trying to find a way through. High block being called. That's number 75, Angeli.
And meanwhile, back on the track, number 5, Scrappy, who has taken the star for Brawlin' Angel, who has fouled out, is back on the track. Finds her way on the inside, picks up lead jammer for Bay Area. Wow, excellent block by number 831, S.H. Long there.
Scrappy's your lead jammer. She's just barking away right now. She goes in very hot. I think she passed all 4 of them. Yes, she did. I'm telling you.
Excellent instincts from Scrappy there. Making her way through, picking up 4, calling it off.
Man, she did. She came in sideways, spun around the hips of all the blockers she needed to, and earned those 4 points.
Yep. Well, Bay Area, with the loss of Brawlin' Angel, are going to have to kind of go deep into their bench here. We're going to see how that manifests on the track right now.
Oh, we're going to have an official timeout real quick.
An OTO. That's going to give us a time to talk about a few things here. I might as well go ahead and flex here for Ninkasi Brewing. Ninkasi Brewing, one of the longtime sponsors of the Big O right here in Eugene. Thank you so much, Ninkasi Brewing. Also want to give a shout out to Left Turn Clothing.
Turn left for what? I'm sorry.
Turn left for what? Uniforms that move with you, which is a good thing, because if they didn't, that would be kind of weird.
I got some Left Turn Clothing myself, man. That's good stuff right there.
Right on.
Yeah.
Also want to give a shout out to Roller Derby Athletics. They are on our list. And who else do we got here? Give another shout out to the Wild Duck Cafe here in the venue. Sandwiches, salads, snacks, coffee, and your favorite imbibements. Supplying many hungry fans here at the Big O 2016. Oh, don't forget, new this year, buffalo tempeh wraps and fish tacos. Very exciting. Now I'm hungry.
Oh, no. You had me at fish tacos.
So despite some offensive deficiencies, Bay Area not with number 21, Lulu Lockjaw. Also, I noticed missing from the roster number 10, Huck Sin.
Yeah.
2 power jammers that really did great job with Bay Area here at Big O last year.
They're also obviously missing Demanda Riot, who suffered an injury. Right now she's over there coaching and talking with the refs.
Yep. Yeah, the Bay Area also suffering some losses on the defensive side. Dolly Rocket retiring. Amanda Jamaninia also retiring. A number of skaters from the defensive unit just kind of saying, hey, we had a great season. This is it. But Bay Area moves on. I'd say about nine. I don't have the exact count here, but majority of returning skaters on the travel team.
Right.
A few new additions from the league who are playing now on the All-Stars roster.
Well, that's how you earn yourself a spot.
That's right.
All right, now back on the line, I believe I'm seeing Eva Menace for Bay Area.
Yeah, that's number 20, Eva Menace, jamming for bad.
And 22, Guypen, that's who that is.
Yes, Eva Menace on the inside, finding a line there.
She loves that inside line, does she?
Can push just enough to keep the blockers off her and make her way through, picking up lead jammer status for Bay Area.
She's proven me wrong now. She found the outside land, ran through the middle. Tracy Akers out front, could not contain her.
Now Akers' last-ditch effort to try and slow the scoring, but it's going to happen. Bay Area expropriating 5 more points there.
Nice tight wall. They take Eva Menace out of bounds, and they're going to start again.
Good push out there by number 99, Akers. Looks like there might have been a star pass or star stash, but
well, Guypen still had the star.
There you go.
So we got a score right now, 136-92. 16 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, both these teams with a little more work to do this weekend. Bay Area playing Texas tomorrow. DRD has a game. I'm embarrassed to admit that I don't have the information right in front of me. We can find that out for you. But
there's only so much information you can have, Sexy Beast.
That's true. My brain is not a vault.
Very hot. That is Wilhelm. She came in and just rocked that wall, and she is your lead jammer.
Yeah, and with the Bay Area jammer sitting in the penalty box.
Yeah, this is exactly the opportunity they need. They've got numbers. There's only 2 blockers out there for Bay Area.
Yeah.
Denver's got everybody on the track.
Yeah, this is a scenario they've been coaching against at Bay Area. Saying, don't put us in this situation. Looks like number 7, Merv Monroe, back on the track.
That was a perfectly placed hit by her. It was like an artist hit.
Right.
Bam, right through the middle of those 2 blockers. Picks up those points. Yeah. And this is how you get back in games. Yeah. Smart heads-up play just like that.
Yeah, that's what's happening. 15 points on this jam so far for DRD.
Pressure cooker back in the game. She's pounding away. Gets hit on turn number 2. Managed to eke on by, and she's on her way.
Yeah, strong defense in the back of the Bay Area pack for number 1, Liza Machete, number 405. And they forced the call off.
All right, picking up 1 more extra point. That should bring the, well, this looks like 107 to Denver, 136 Bay Area.
Yeah, penalty box empty for the meantime. Both packs at full strength. Denver definitely gaining some momentum there. A total of 16 points for the DRD on that jam. So
28 points right now separate this team. 14 minutes left in the game. This is not unsurmountable, and I expect to see something change.
Yep.
2 very, very competitive teams.
The whistle has started the jam, but it's a very strong scrum there at the jammer line.
That's because everybody's on the track. Look at all the bodies out there.
They all get out there. Oh, last-ditch effort there, but number 31, Frightmare's made her way out. She is lead jammer for Bay Area.
And here comes the O. They got to play it fast.
Looks like we had a star pass there. Number 99, Akers, is now putting the star on for DRD.
Yep, Frightmare got through, and that's a perfect example of what you do and how you get a star pass out there. They handed it off, and they basically kind of stopped the bleeding.
Yeah.
Bay Area picked up the points. They're sitting at 140 right now, and that's how you do it. 32 points now separate these teams. Yeah. They call a timeout. It's a good timeout. When you call a timeout and you're down like this, is to reset. You came in here with a game plan. You know what you want to do.
That's right.
What is not working? What kind of adjustments do you need to make? I would expect to see Denver come out and really kind of play a good, solid jam to kind of get their momentum going again.
Right.
That's what coaches are supposed to do. They're supposed to get their players back into the game when they call those timeouts.
Yeah, they're going to have to be smart in how they achieve lead jammer. They're going to be smart in how they call that off. It's going to be basically a hit it and quit it mentality here.
Right.
In the last 15 minutes of this game, both teams trying to prevent the other team from scoring. but also to try and generate some of that offense.
AP Leisure 501 out there for the Mile High Club, and I believe that is Scrappy also out there with her.
Yep, both jammers starting further back in turn 4 there.
They're going to get a running start.
As best they can, the whistle blows and the jam is underway.
Bodies are on the floor. AP Leisure is in a pileup.
Oh, no.
And a back block is called. I know she came in hot, and that's part of the problem. When you can come in that hot, you sometimes will draw that penalty.
Yeah, the Bay Area's got to have the offensive mentality right now to just play it calm, play it safe, leave that jammer on the track. This is an opportunity for them to put some more distance between them and DRD. Denver defense at full strength.
Liza Machete right in the middle of that wall of Denver, and I think she's just going to mess things up.
Strong block out of bounds by number 831 SH Long.
Oh, look at that. That is interesting. Low block being called on Scrappy. Is right.
Well, that's going to be a jammer swap. That's going to put the DRD jammer back on the track.
And I think it's Scrappy's at 6.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of time left in this jam, and just like that, AP Leisure comes out very, very hot.
Let's see if the Bay Area defense can do their best to contain here.
Nope.
AP Leisure finding her way in the front. It's number 925 Sterling Archer losing her balance. Number 1 Liza Machete extending the boundaries of the pack, but they cannot keep the DRD jammer from coming through.
SH Long was pivotal in that. She came right through the middle of it and just crunched everything up.
Whoa. Number 77 Biggie Brawls. Number 405 Dirty Little Trick. Rolling the jammer around. The jammer is headed out again. Blocking with the head is the call. And number 501 AP Leisure headed to the penalty box for DRD.
Oh, Scrappy out there. She's banging. She's going all the way around. Whoa. She jumps right past the booty of Barrett, and she picks up 5 points.
Yeah, Barrett trying to push her out there in turn 2. Scrappy able to make her way around. Team setting up at the inside now. Lies on the outside. Scrappy looking for an outside opportunity. She finds one.
Wow.
Flips around right on the outside track boundary.
SH Long went flying out there. That was frightening to see, and somehow she did not make a connection. Had she, somebody in the front row over there would have had a guest skater on her their lap.
A nice souvenir. So Bay Area with 10 points on that jam. DRD with 6. You know, Bay Area offensively thinking as long as they can keep that point differential on the plus side, these next 11 minutes and 43 seconds here, they're going to come away with something that they want, but we'll see how this goes.
Bay Area right now needs to buckle down that defense and continue to play as hard as they have.
Wow. Strong jump on the outside from Eva Menace.
What have I said about her lines? She loves those lines.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you got to cover them.
If she can't find them, she'll make one.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get her.
She stood up out of or inbounds.
She did.
She did. Tracy Akers took her out. That's going to be a unfortunate penalty for Bay Area.
Yeah, strong defensive put out by Akers there. Creates an opportunity for DRD. Number 501 AP Leisure back on the track with the star.
She is not lead jammer. This is going to go a full 2 minutes.
Oh, excellent defense for number 29. Dual hit is in. Number 7, Myrna Monroe. But AP Leisure just threaded herself right through there. That was pretty amazing.
This is a great opportunity right now for Denver to try and claw their way back in the game. 31 points right now separate these two teams.
Number 410 aims to main, moves to the back of the pack, trying to engage the DRD jammer.
Bay Area
defense and a star pass.
That is how you do a star pass. Nice, quick, easy. You hand it over. That blocker is gone.
You draw all the defenders away from the pivot, and then you just hand right off. Oh.
That was a quick snap, too. Eva Menace came out. I think she caught almost all of Denver except for number 4, Davidson, looking the other way.
Ouch.
And she is already out of the pack.
Eva Menace coming in at full speed. Engaging the back of the DRD pack. Number 29 dual
hit
is in.
Ouch.
Ouch.
He didn't even take the hit. You're saying ouch. Man, that's a good hit.
I could feel it from here. Yeah,
well, Akers right now locked behind that wall. She's had a long game, and I know she's strong and has lots of energy. I think they're going to roll back for some O. Akers wanted to play a little bit of D.
Eva Menace here between turns 1 and 2. Trying to find her way around that pack. Number 55, Susie Powell, blocking her to the outside.
Akers is going to roll back. Ooh, 501 runs in, gets a nice little body block. This jam comes to an end. 4 more points being picked up by Akers and Denver there. 3 being picked up over on the other side for Bay Area.
Yeah, it looks like a split on that jam. 9 points for each team. Again, that sort of zero lead thing is happening for Bay Area. Also just noticed that's number 29, Dual Hit is in. That was her 7th trip to the box.
And that's, if you're Bay Area fans, that's exactly what you want. We're just going to trade points?
Yeah.
Fine. Look at the clock ticking away. We got 9 minutes. Let's trade points all day long. You need to play clean right now. This is the time you've got to suck it up, rely on your endurance, and not go for those big, stupid hits.
Yeah, stay on the track.
Positionally block and just lock them down.
So 2 of those defensive mainstays for Bay Area, Dual Hit is in and Brawlin Angel, have fouled out of this game. They're going to have to look in that roster, go to the bench, and find some people who can uphold that strong defense here with 9:28 remaining.
Wow, that was a sleeper. I didn't even see those 7 penalties.
Yeah, I think she went into the half with 2 penalties and then has just sort of ramped it up here in the second half. Obviously, she's a very intense, very strong defensive player.
Well, Scrappy right now sitting at 6, so definitely penalties could play an issue. Like I said, everybody just needs to calm it down and play some tight games.
There you go.
Barrett right now with 5 for Denver. AP Leisure right now out there with 5. SH Long out there with 5.
Yeah.
Blackman out there with 5.
That's a key one. Blackman, the jammer for DRD with 5 penalties. They got to watch that.
Wilhelm right now, she's got the star on her helmet for Denver. She is out first. She's your lead jammer.
All right, and pressure cooker jamming for Bay Area. Hanging around on the outside.
Oh.
So it's the helmet cover off and gives it to number 1, Liza Machete. It is a star pass for Bay Area.
Yep,
Liza at the front of the pack now, encountering the Denver 3 wall. It's blocked out by number 75.
Liza Machete stuck in there. She's at the top of the key right here. Not able to go very far as that Denver defense has locked her down.
Yeah, strong defense at the front of the pack for Bay Area, including number 61, Pressure Cooker, normally a jammer.
SH Long pick up a penalty. That's going to put 1 blocker down for Denver.
Liza getting blocked to the inside, being brought all the way around to turn 1.
Wilhelm came in, and she just was a can opener, opening up the middle of that pack, picking up 5 easy points. Grand slam.
Bay Area with their jammers still on the track, just trying to eat up some time here. Wilhelm getting through, getting her points, calling off the jam.
4 points picked up on it. 2 points picked up for Bay Area, though. Well, that's how you're going to creep back into this. 164, 137, unless they're going to change the clock when I look away. We got 8 minutes left. This game is not done nor out of reach.
Nor is the Mile High Club. DRD with 14 points on that jam. Clearly still offensively with some gas in the tank. So.
Oh, yeah. Geipin right now on the line. Frightmares accompany her for Bay Area.
Yeah, Fright trying to find her way through the inside there. Going right up the middle.
And she's just, everybody pushing the line forward. Geipin ends up out of bounds in turn number 1.
Oh. Brutal aside there.
Frightmare out.
Yeah, that was a tough block from number 4, Davidson. But Frightmare survived it, made her way around there, and she is your lead jammer.
Well, Akers just got the star, and she is now off to the races.
Yeah.
Frightmare getting banged around, and she calls it off. But
she does.
Picks up 4 points.
4 points for Bay Area, 0 points for Denver, and it's those 0 points that matter the most right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, just looking at the Bay Area point structure here. Scrappy with 46. Frightmare just having picked up 4 more there. She's sitting at 37. Eva Menace with 37.
Klein out there for the line for Denver, and I believe that is Scrappy once again out there for Bay Area.
Yep. Scrappy, as we mentioned, sitting on 6 penalties.
Woo. That's dangerous.
Bay Area coaching valuing her jamming more than her not fouling out here. So
very, very, very tight walls by both of these teams. The struggle is real.
Strong pressure there from both ends of the spectrum. Number 7, Vicky Brawls. Yeah.
No way.
Bay Area
Klein just
defense.
picked up a back block. That whole little cluster out there was very, very odd. I couldn't really even tell. I could have seen 3 different penalties had I been at 3 different angles.
Yeah. So that's number 3 for DRD. Angel going off on a clockwise block. And that leaves 3 remaining blockers for both teams on the track.
Scrappy.
Jammer Scrappy. We're trying to work our way around number 28, Barrett, right there.
Yeah. Liza Machete comes up, tries to pick off one of them. Scrappy just getting basically abused at the top of the apex. Someone's picking. Yeah,
somebody's going to get a misconduct for engagement on a down skater, and that's number 831, headed off.
Yep, you can't do that. Now there's only one blocker out there for Denver. I understand you're playing it all, and it's all for the marbles, but you got to keep your players on the track.
Yeah, I would expect Bay Area offense now. They're just going to let that clock roll down. Scrappy content to pick up some points and make her way around the track again.
Klein really pressing the back of that wall. Defense is really just stifling any kind of forward movement. But as I say that, she spins out of it.
Yeah, 2 DRD blockers in the penalty box. And 3-2 for Bay Area. My goodness, it's a full penalty box right now as the jam ends.
Scrappy picking up 3 points on that last jam.
Yeah, total 8 points for Bay Area in the jam there. And so sitting at 176 to Denver's 137, just under 5 minutes remaining.
39 points now separate these teams. I think Bay Area is finally starting to breathe a little easier as we just breached 5 minutes. I'm not saying it's over, so anybody at home is going to write me an angry email. Don't do that.
The Twitterverse will explode.
I saw in 2 jams yesterday somebody do 47 points. So
perfect evidence of that. Number 20 Wilhelm just absolutely shredding the Bay Area defense. Picking up lead jammer for Denver.
Well, even menace right now, trying to fight past number 4. And Davidson is the last line of defense, but it don't matter.
My goodness.
That's 5 points for Wilhelm.
That's just amazing. Just like front pack, back pack, didn't matter. She threaded her way through there.
Oh, and she hits hard, rocks it open. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's a forearm.
Well, with only 4 minutes remaining, there can only be about 20 more power jams, King. So let's see how this works out. But
man,
it looks like Eva at the front of the pack, encountering a 2-wall from Denver there. Akers knocking her down to the outside, recycles her to the back.
Yeah, this is where you want to set your wall and just wait for it.
With number 36, Caitlin in the penalty box. That's a 3-wall for Bay Area now. Both teams set up in turn 3.
Well, she just took the star off, and now she's still trying to fight to get through. She did pass it. All right. That's Murder in Monroe that ended up with a star. She does a nice little spin, picks up 3
points.
3
points there, yeah.
She must have picked up those points before she took off that star.
Yeah. Wilhelm back in the track, earning 4 points of her own for Denver.
Murder in Monroe gets taken out. She gets back on the track. She's still trying to fight to get through.
Yeah, Murder in Monroe, a genius-level player, obviously knowing that the most important thing right now is just to let that clock run.
Yep, just pushing it forward. She's at the top of the apex. Last-ditch bump that only helped her get the momentum to get through. 4 points being scored by both of these jammers.
Yep.
Here comes the O. O is very nice. Wilhelm tries to glide around the outside.
Whoa.
Oh, man. 4 on 3.
Somebody feverishly calling a timeout.
Yep, timeout. We got 2 minutes and 38 seconds. 33 points now separate these teams unless the refs do something funky for me.
Well, you know, as many jammers as we've seen cycle in and out of the penalty box in this game, King, it would not be a surprise to me if that lead shrunk significantly in the next 2 minutes. So, as long as these teams can stay clean.
Wilhelm right now has 85 points in this game. She's doing a great job. Guypen has 14, Blackman 23, AP Leisure with 24 points. And so they've got a good crew, but they right now are living out the scoring by Wilhelm.
Yeah, points breakdowns for Bay Area. Scrappy sitting at 54, also sitting on 6 penalties. But 37 for Frightmare, 37 for Eva Menace. So Bay Area spreading the scoring around pretty well. 14 for Pressure Cooker, 10 for Murder in Monroe. So we are still in a team timeout for the Mile High Club.
Well, folks, you don't want to miss anything. We've got some great games coming up all day long and all day tomorrow. So we've got a little bit for anything you're looking for, including the A level, the B level, men's and juniors. Tune in, find what you like, and enjoy.
The Big O.
Oh,
they
I
give
love
you everything.
The Big O.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Yes, indeed.
All right, back to the action. Jamming again for Bay Area. Number 61, Pressure Cooker. Number 1, Liza Machete headed off to the penalty box.
Klein right now in the back. She is stuck behind that wall. Here comes, and Klein is out. Klein's your lead jammer. Pressure cooker with a penalty. Looks like a misconduct call.
No.
This makes things exciting, sir.
The announcer jinx is real.
Oh, look at that move. That was off the offensive Aker. Aker had the outside of that pack, and she just squished everybody in, made about a foot, and that's all Klein needed.
Klein grabbing 5 more points on that pass. Getting some resistance at the front from number 7, Monroe, number 405, Dirty Little Trick.
Wow. Klein right now pressing. Here comes Akers. Akers hits Murderer Monroe, starts some momentum, and she's through. Another 5 points. Pressure kicking her, giving her a little bump in the back.
Yep.
Oh, look at that apex jump. Ladies and gentlemen at home, if this is the first time you've seen Derby, that is exciting.
Klein just taking flight in turn 3 there. Nailing the apex, grabbing 4 more points for DRD.
Oh, a high block. She was doing so good. Klein was really looking good out there. She picks up that high block, and wow.
Yeah, looks like headed to the penalty box as well, number 36, Scaitlin.
And I believe we did have a star pass. That did go to Liza Machete. Liza Machete is finally going to put that star on her helmet. And she's struggling to get through.
Nice.
But she heard me say that and said, no, I'm not. I got this.
There's no struggle here.
Yeah.
And it looks like the jam comes to an end. Liza having gotten through and completed the scoring for Bay Area. Actually, turns out that was the initial pass, so 0 points for Bay Area on that jam. 15 incredible points for Denver. Klein just putting on an absolute clinic before having to go off to the penalty box. But
32 seconds right now left in this game. And you are basically you're looking at a 17-point game.
This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is what it's all about.
Yep. Well, right after this, you're going to see Victoria, who has really won my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense alone is it's always been phenomenal, but they seem to have just turned it up to 11.
Yeah.
And they're playing against Rose City, obviously, the world champs.
Yep.
And they're the defending world champs. And I think Victoria is going to give them a run for the money.
I agree with you. We saw yesterday Victoria's game against Bay Area, and of course, Victoria coming so close to beating Gotham at champs last year, and just the level of play that they're able to execute on a daily basis is just amazing. So.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Now, right after that, you're going to see Texas and Angel City.
Another great game.
Boy.
Angel City's so strong. Just over the last 12 to 18 months, just having ramped up the strength with which their blockers and jammers are just so effective. So,
if there was ever really roller derby that you absolutely were dying to see, I think that's pretty much the next couple hours.
We pretty much got roller derby nirvana here in the next.
And then following that at 8 o'clock Pacific time, of course, you are going to see a little bit of men's teams. You're going to see St. Louis Gatekeepers, who are the champs right now, taking on the Bridgetown Menace.
Oh, that's going to be a good
one. That's another good one. Bridgetown fell yesterday to Texas. They beat San Diego the day before. And Bridgetown really has got a good team. But, when you're playing the Gatekeepers have such a squad that has been together for years, and they show it every time they hit the track.
Well, Bridgetown gets up for big games. Everybody remembers the game they played here last year against Seattle. Just an absolutely incredible bout. Everybody cheering from the stands. So I can see Bridgetown really getting up for this game too. So.
All right. Well, I don't know if you can hear it right now, but the crowd is growing wild. We've got 3 blockers right now for both teams out on the track. But both jammers are out on the track. 17 points separate these teams. 34 seconds.
This whistle's going to start the jam. This could be our last jam, ladies and gentlemen. Jamming for Bay Area, number 31, Frightmare. And that's number 20, Wilhelm, jamming for DRD, getting knocked to the inside.
She's had a great night all night long. Right now, Wilhelm behind a 2-wall in the back. Is trying to fight her way through. Shrugs off 1, and unfortunately hits another 2. And that wall is now set again.
Yeah, Frightmare at the front of the pack with her 3 friends from Denver. Trying to make her way through there.
Oh, here comes Akers. Watch this. There we go. Oh, my goodness. The defense, Liza Machete, just said, no, I'm still here.
Yeah.
You're not moving me.
Don't forget about me.
She's still trying to pick people off.
Oh, Frightmare just trying to find her way around turn 2 there. Very strong defense, looks like. Oh, no!
Here comes the O. Denver starts to swoop in. 1 minute and 12 seconds left in this game. Wilhelm getting taken out in turn number 2. She starts behind that wall once again. She hits everybody. People start dropping. Here comes Liza Machete in the front to set that wall.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Number 7, Murder in Monroe. Number 410, aims to maim.
Wow. Bay Area is absolutely stunning right now. Defense, Wilhelm finally got through, but that is just a struggle.
Amazing. Wilhelm, your lead jammer now with under 40 seconds remaining in
Talk
this game.
About a penalty kill. Here comes Frightmare serving her time, and she's back on the track.
Wow. Wilhelm, meanwhile, making her way to the front. She's got 2 Bay Area blockers to beat. Good cycle to the outside. She's going to have to come back.
Yeah, turn number 4 was not nice to her. Frightmare still stuck in the back. She's dropping people, falling on top of people, but she is still trying to fight to get through that Denver wall.
All right, 10 seconds remaining on the jam clock here. Number 28, Barrett, having recycled the Bay Area jammer. Frightmare coming in behind her there. Eye on the clock.
Wilhelm right now in the middle of what looks to be just a huge knot of bodies.
And there's the whistles, folks. There's 4 whistles, which ends this game.
5 points picked up by Denver. That's going to bring them to 174.
Wow. 12
points separate this team. So unless there's a mathematical error that I did not see, we have an unofficial final score, 174-186.
Both teams just absolutely impressive in the face of each other's daunting defense, able to do what they could offensively on the track. Bay Area taking advantage of some power jams and able to, gain an advantage.
Yeah.
Denver not done to the last second, obviously plugging away there.
It was, I loved what I saw today. This was really, it came down to penalties.
Yeah.
Who was able to capitalize on those penalties and whose defense was better at containing the jammer and basically killing the penalties.
And that pretty much describes the history of these two teams playing each other in WFTDA play. They just have been doing this now for about a decade. And
I think I said this last time they played each other.
Yeah.
It was exactly it. Yeah. Well, it's pretty safe to say we've now got a final score. Bay Area 186, Denver 174, and it lived up to the hype that I was expecting.
That's right.
All right. Well, Sexy Beast, it has been a pleasure.
Pleasure's been all mine, King.
Yep, and you guys, I'm going to head off to the night and go enjoy a burr. ESPN's going to be right up next with a big game. So don't go anywhere, folks. Have a good night.